Busting to reopen. That's the loud and clear message from small business owners around the country. They're all hoping National Cabinet will ease some more COVID-19 restrictions after tomorrow's meeting. Tonight they tell Martin King their livelihoods are at stake.
Give us permission to open the doors and we are ready. We are on.
You ready?
We are ready. So ready.
We now need to get 1 million Australians back to work.
And you can't wait to open.
I cannot.
And you will open, you just don't know when.
We are not seeking to delay any time at all in terms of trying to get things moving again.
So guys, when you do open, good luck and good health.
Cheers. Cheers. Cheers.
Until then, for hospitality, retail, tourism and other sectors, it's business as usual, which we all know is diabolical.
Up the laneway, past the rubbish bins. What a weird way to buy my grandkids some books.
Here you go, Marty. Thanks for your business.
Always happy to support local business.
Fantastic.
Selling books out the side door. What a novel idea. Desperate times call for desperate measures.
Well, it's adapt or die, isn't it?
It is, yes. So we've changed from a bricks and mortar shop to an online shop at the moment. I never thought that had happened.
Mark Robbo runs Reading's bookstore in Lygon Street, Carlton, in Melbourne's inner north. Literally, well, make that metaphorically, he'd kill for a customer.
Mark, in dollar terms, how is this affecting you?
Well, we're down 50%, so roughly $100,000 a week.
You're losing $100,000 a week.
Doesn't matter that Readings was voted best international bookstore at the London Book Fair. Staff numbers dropped from 65 to 15. So a national address of hope and purpose from our PM was manna from heaven.
I'm keen to go, yes, very, very keen. Selling books online is not the same as having a conversation with someone about a book that you love and they love, and yeah, I'm keen to go.
Hello, Sasha. It's Nicole from Black Orange Boutique. How are you?
Over the road, a passion for fashion keeps Nicole and Marty ahead of the corona curse.
I will just pop them straight in your boot. Does that work for you?
For the identical twins, government restrictions are no barrier to business. You do what's needed to survive.
This is how we do business.
We've all got mortgages, we've all got bills, we've got staff to pay. We want to survive this, and we will survive. Trust me, we will survive. We're fighters.
There is about to be a phase of good news here in Australia. We will be one of the 5 or 6 fastest growing economies in the world. We've earned that right because we've fought so well against the virus.
Chris Richardson, an economist with Deloitte Access Economics. He says small business took the hit hardest, and the road to recovery will be bumpy.
The virus was a sprint. The recovery will be a marathon. And so it's not going to be easy for many small businesses. And they will need continuing help from government, and taxpayers, and governments won't like that. It'll mean even more debt on the way through.
So in percentage terms, what are you down? I'd have to say to be at close to 90% thereabouts, so it's quite substantial.
Giancarlo is co-owner of Ti Amo, one of Melbourne's most popular cafe restaurants. He may have lost 30 staff and most of his livelihood, but when Giancarlo heard the PM was keen to get cafes and restaurants open again, it was grazie mille all day. That's thank you very much, and apologies for my Italian.
In Italian, ti amo means I love you, so Scott Morrison, ti amo.
First though, National Cabinet must agree.
There's a real hope, aim, intention to get life back as normal as possible, and things like cafes and restaurants very central to that. But they won't look exactly the same to begin with.
Sean, how much have you dropped here in the hotel in percentage terms?
Roughly about 90 to 95% of normal revenue will be what we're looking at the moment.
At the Great Northern Pub, takings may have plunged, but spirits are high. Even the pub mascot, Bozo, refuses to be a downward dog. Which brings us to yoga, or the fitness industry. Jackie Alexander runs the Humming Puppy Studios.
It's had a huge impact on us. It would be down about 95%, if not more, to be honest with you, and that 5% is just made up for the online. That's just been generous in that estimate, to be honest with you. We've obviously had to close all 3 studios down, and we've had to really adapt and change quite rapidly.
Humming Puppy now operates totally online, and Jackie is hoping yoga studios aren't too far down the list in the near future.
We do see that light. It's a bit dim, but we know it's there. We know it's coming. So we are looking forward to being able to slowly open our doors.
And guys, when do you think you may be able to open with some social distancing?
As soon as Dan Andrews says we can start serving beers again, I guess. That's the main thing for us.
As soon as the Premier calls it?
Yeah.
You're open.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, like, your guess is as good as ours when it comes to this. We don't really know what to expect. Unfortunately, we might be one of the last venues that gets to reopen, so we're just watching every press conference as much as everyone else is and trying to get a gauge.
To get through, the pub sells coffees in the mornings and that go-to takeaway classic pub meal. That's the favourite takeaway, the parma.
Chicken parma. They're about every second meal is a chicken parma. I think people have realised they can't create a good parma at home, so we're still here for that, thankfully.
Yeah. Then there's a little, make that big, money spinner called a growler.
This is a 2-litre growler. This is quite a nice vessel. And what we do is we sterilise them and we charge it with CO2 and then we fill it with tap beer.
So what's so good about a growler?
It's essentially having tap beer at home or wherever you're going with it. And it's also very sustainable. You're not creating any waste. So people are kind of really embracing that this time around, which is interesting.
This one?
That's a 1-litre squealer.
This is a squealer?
Yeah.
What is No squealing here though. The Melbourne Star observation wheel is at a standstill. From thousands of customers a week to not a single soul.
What I can tell you is the tourism industry are a resilient lot. Once we get the go-ahead to reopen, I can tell you we will come back bigger, better and stronger.
And brighter.
Exactly, in the tourism industry.
There's no tourism, but Nicole Hill says 70% of customers are locals anyway, and advance bookings online, when the wheel does finally turn, are considerable. Until then, every night the wheel puts on a special light show for charity.
It's an icon. We're very proud Melburnians lighting up the vibrant city of Melbourne.
And you can't wait to open?
I cannot.
Businesses are ready and rearing to go, but so are their customers.
I thought you were shut.
We are shut, but we'll open for you.
What's the worst part of this been?
The loneliness and losing control. We've lost control of our business.
To the invisible enemy?
To the invisible enemy.
Take them off and pop that on just in case. Do the right thing, thank you.
I keep saying that. We have done nothing wrong. We did not fail.
But you're failing.
We're failing.
Thank you, my darling, for all your support.
We will survive and we will thrive.
Hopefully you succeed and good luck.
Yeah, thank you so much, Martin.
When this door opens, when you're allowed, what's it going to be like in here?
It's going to be like retail on steroids.
And we are ready.
And we are ready. We're going to have champagne. We're going to have balloons.
And we are going to be on. Trust me.
You're raring to go?
We are ready. We are so excited.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Good luck.